We have some breaking news in this episode. The legal battle has just taken a full 180 and we are seeing ourselves on a totally different side. This is going to be a crazy episode, especially as we go into XRP and Ripple and the lawsuit with the SEC, so make sure you guys watch it until the end. Now before we get started, I do want to mention I am not a financial or legal advisor, so none of this is financial or legal advice, and at the same time, please support the channel by smashing that like button, commenting your thoughts on the XRP versus SEC case, and hitting that subscribe button, especially if you're new. That being said, I do want to say that the current crypto market has actually been positive. Bitcoin has recovered. We are very close to hitting that $42,000 mark, which is very impressive. Current price of Bitcoin as of now is $40,367, but early in the day it was almost that $41,000 mark. Nonetheless, guys, let's jump into the breaking news that we have for you guys. Remember this guy? The guy that was supposed to be the chairman of the SEC, which was supposed to have a lot of experience in cryptocurrency, and this was the whole reason why he even took his chairman position, because he knows a lot more about digital currencies, and his name is Gary Gensler. Now, a few months ago, before he was actually officially into office, of course, there was already rumors that he was getting into office. Basically, he was supposed to be the guy that was going to help the crypto market. It was going to basically regulate it. Doesn't mean he's going to go ahead and make everything open for the cryptocurrency market. He was going to regulate it, be fair to the crypto digital currency industry, and let things run smooth. Well, a few months later, everything has changed. Gary Gensler's entry was supposed to be one that was loved, and everybody in the digital space was excited because now you finally have somebody that is a bit educated about that industry. So we have this article that was published on January 14, 2021, and this is what it says. This week, reports emerged that Gary Gensler, the former chairman of the CFTC, or Commodity Future Trading Commission, is set to be President-elect Joe Biden's choice to take over the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. This is good news for the digital industry asset, in this case, the digital asset industry. From my experience with Gensler, whether the subject is digital assets, swaps, or market structure, I can attest that he is thoughtful and broad-minded about the future of crypto assets, and that he understands the role enlightened regulators can play in boosting innovation. I can also promise he will not simply be a cheerleader. Now, the most important about this is actually this article that we have right here, and this starts off by saying, first of all, he gets it. He has clearly devoted himself immersely to understanding the space on many levels, technology, policy, economics, and otherwise. He has testified on digital currencies, policy, and regulations before Congress, taught blockchain and digital currencies, guys, it's the highlight. He taught cryptocurrencies, and he also taught the blockchains that basically create cryptocurrencies at MIT Sloan School of Management, and participated in numerous public and private discussions in the US and internationally, some of which I participated in and had exchange of views. He will step into the job shovelly ready, as well as informed and engaged with digital assets, as one could possibly hope for the chair of a US financial regulator be. So in short, everybody was excited. He was going to go help the crypto industry boom, but at the same time regulate it so that we kind of pay tax, which is fine. And just recently this did a 180% switch, and I'm going to show you guys why and where I'm saying that from. First off, Gary Gensler has been claiming that crypto has had clarity in forever, in which he even stated it has had clarity since before Jay Clayton. Imagine that. You have to understand something very clear. There was nothing that even described any clarity about cryptocurrency within the SEC. We have never heard about it. The SEC never even mentioned it. That is what the whole Ripple versus SEC lawsuit is about. It's funny because the SEC has done things that could have shown a little bit of clarity, but when called out upon it, they just totally contradicted themselves. And one of this being William Hinman. William Hinman made a speech in 2018 talking about Ethereum being a cryptocurrency and not a security. And now, when we depose him, what does he say then? He says, no, it was only the views, my personal views, not the views of the SEC. The SEC, what did they say? This is the views of William Hinman, not the views of us. And then when somebody in 2019 came to the SEC and asked them, okay, is Ethereum a cryptocurrency? Is XRP a cryptocurrency? Or is it a security? You know what they did? They told him, look at the speech. So what is that supposed to mean? So you have two options here. Either you're referring to the speech as being your own personal views, thus giving somewhat of some type of clarity in the crypto market, or you deny the speech and you say there is no clarity. We haven't deemed anything a currency or a security yet because we're not sure. Which means, listen, if you're not sure and you don't have a set of requirements, then there is no clarity. That's just how it works. There's no set of requirements. There's no clarity. What is right now Congress trying to pass? Regulations. What do regulations do? Give clarity. If there is no regulations, which there isn't, there is no clarity. So what Gary Gensler did is just put out a bogus plain claim out of nowhere that there's clarity, even stating that there has been clarity for many, many years. And basically we were getting a free run. Everybody in the cryptocurrency market industry was getting a free run. There was nobody calling people out. And now that he's in charge and he's the boss, he's going to push, he's going to fight, he's going to sue every single cryptocurrency out there. I'm going to go ahead and actually show you guys the clip right now. So I'll roll it. Listen to this. It is so comedic. I was laughing halfway. Even Jungle Inc. XRP says, with all respect to Chairman Gary Gensler, you can laugh just like Clayton, but investors, industry, and even your own commissioners have been begging for more clarity. It is the SEC's job to provide exactly that. If your policy was clear, you wouldn't need to hide behind individuals' opinions. That's true. Not only that, something that else that I want to say right here is the SEC was supposed to submit a document basically summarizing what they think would give regulation or would kind of clear the market and would provide regulations to the Congress. And what did they do? Not submit a single document. What is that supposed to mean? It means two things. Number one, it means that they don't want to take the aspect of, suing and dealing with cryptocurrencies because there is no regulations. So all that's going to happen is you're going to start suing companies like they're suing Ripple. Imagine they sue Cardano or, Binance or whatever. They sue companies. And now you're having all these companies fight you so hard because there is no clarity. And now SEC is just wasting money using all their supplies. And obviously the SEC is going to eventually get weighed out. So he doesn't want to be the guy that takes the reputation hit when he starts suing people because that's supposedly his job. And then he gets fought back and he loses. And then, oh my God, Gary Gensler was a bad chairman. So he doesn't want that to happen. The second option that we have here is that they know there isn't any clarity, but at the same time, they're currently in a lawsuit with Ripple and the SEC, right? Right now, they're in a major cryptocurrency lawsuit, basically suing Ripple and claiming that XRP is security. And so if they go ahead and submit a letter, and as I said before, referring to point one, where they handle cryptocurrencies, that they're going to have to try and fight this lawsuit till the end. And this lawsuit is a very unsuccessful attempt because they've lost, and SEC knows on their own that they lost. So what they're trying to do is now kind of delay it so that another government agency takes it, and then they can withdraw the lawsuit and say, yeah, we're withdrawing not because we were going to lose, even though they are, but they're going to use an excuse that says, yeah, we're withdrawing out of the lawsuit not because we're going to lose, but because we're out of jurisdiction because it's supposed to be another department that's supposed to sue you. But anyways, I'm going to roll the clips right now and I'll come back.
Michael, with all respect, we've been awfully clear on a bunch of this stuff. So I'm pushing back a little bit with all respect. And is that I think that Jay Clayton was pretty clear 4 years ago, or no, 3.5 years ago. I think 75 cases in this area, and you can go to the SEC website and see them, have been clear. I think the Dow report in 2017, the Munchie order late in 2017. And Michael, with all respect, we've been...
It's so funny how he's laughing and he's so confident. There is clarity since Jay Clayton's time, but they're struggling to fight a lawsuit with Ripple. And the whole lawsuit is about clarity, and they're on the losing side. Not only that, they and Gary Gensler himself keeps on asking, give us clarity through regulations. Please, Congress, regulate. Why are you asking for regulations if there is already clarity that's supposed to give, that regulation? It really just makes no sense at all. And he also mentioned 75 cases. Oh, look, 75 cases have basically given somewhat of a clarity to the market. And we get Brad Garlinghouse, which is the guy that's getting sued, of course, on Ripple, because the SEC is suing Ripple. And he's also internally in another lawsuit. There's not too much that I don't want to go into too much detail about that. But when Gary Gensler referred to the 75 cases, we did get Gary Gensler get a reply from Brad Garlinghouse, and this is what Brad Garlinghouse says. In short, he references the 75 crypto enforcement actions by the SEC. Out of those, 37 didn't involve any digital asset sales, 37 involved ICOs, many related to fraud, and only one involved a digital asset outside an ICO, and was the outlier. So I'm going to go ahead and actually roll this clip as well. It's just mind-blowing how, this could switch right there. He was supposed to be, Gary Gensler was supposed to be the guy that helps cryptocurrency, that, understands it. And the 180 switch that he did all of a sudden is just mind-blowing.
I think yesterday we heard Chair Gensler comment that they brought 75 cases, enforcement actions against various digital assets. If you break that down, 37 of those didn't involve the sale of any digital asset at all. 37 were what we'd call ICOs, initial coin offerings, and oftentimes these were actual frauds. Only one of the 75 involves a digital asset outside of an ICO. And for obvious reasons, I'm not going to talk too much more about that case, other than saying it's definitely an outlier. And I'm sure we'll talk more about some of Gensler's comments during the, I think.
We also get another article here that says, the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, slams crypto as the Wild West. Just the reference he uses is unbelievable. This is the full thing that he actually said, and this is it. So he says, right now, we just don't have enough investors' protection in crypto. Frankly, at this time, it's more like the Wild West. Gensler said during a speech at the National Security Conference hosted by Aspen Institution, if we don't address these issues, I worry a lot of people will get hurt. It's just comedic, right? Because he's saying we don't want to hurt people. We're trying to, protect the average investor. And he is killing the price of cryptocurrencies every single time and making people lose money. Just imagine how you could have fixed this, put some easy regulations, got people that were actually market manipulating out of the picture, sue those people rather than suing cryptocurrencies that are, not actually affecting the price. Because let's have a look at this very quickly. Elon Musk comes through Bitcoin, shoots up the price of Bitcoin, sells some of his shares on, a certain date, price of Bitcoin crashes. What just happened there? Yeah, where's our protection? But no, we're going to sue XRP Ripple. That is actually a utility-based coin. There is no market manipulation. It is 100% secure. They're going in banks. It has utility. It has a purpose. It's being used in companies. It's even going up in value because of its use, not just because of retail investors. But no, we leave, people that go ahead and invest in SafeMoon or that, pump up the price through a tweet of a coin that has no utility like SafeMoon and sell all of their coins and then leave. Yeah, why aren't those people getting sued? And why isn't those non-utility based coins not getting sued? Why is it only utility based coins? What about SafeMoon? What about Dogcoin that have zero utility, zero purpose, do absolutely nothing except supposedly raise up in value and make... The only way you can make money off of meme coins, non-utility based coins are two. Number one, you get lucky. Number two is you go ahead, you buy it cheap, and then somebody else buys it for a little more than you, and you sell, and that makes the other guy lose money. So the only way you can make money in a meme coin is by somebody losing money. Why are those meme coins still in the market? Those coins should be out of the market, and those are the coins that the SEC should be focused on, not utility-based coins. Again, another thing he said is the SEC chair Gary Gensler warns of crackdown on security-pegged stablecoins. Why are they going to coins that are utility-based? Why? They're leaving meme coins. They're leaving Dogecoin, SafeMoon, Shiba Inu. Even though, yes, I am invested in a few meme coins, but I know that at any point in time, the only way I'm making money is by somebody else losing money. And at any point in time, if it dies, who cares? Because I literally put the money in to throw in the garbage, to kind of maybe in 100 years I go ahead and make, $1 million by luck, but not really invested for serious investments. It is a joke. But look, he's hitting onto utility-based coins and leaving meme coins that are actually making people lose money, on the side. Who cares? Let's attack Ripple because they have a good coin that is going to rise up in value and that the whole world wants to use for cross-border payments. But no, let's leave SafeMoon that is based on a scam industry. Basically, one guy comes out, tweets a tweet, price rises, he sells his coins, and then boom, a bunch of retail investors go broke. I'm going to add this on top of that because I'm just showing you guys everything right now. I want to show you guys everything so you know what's going on because you are subscribed to my channel and this is what you're supposed to get. So Gary Gensler tweeted 10 hours ago, rules mostly adopted 16 years ago don't fully reflect today's technology. We need to look at ways to freshen up our rules to ensure our equity market reflect our mission, maintain fair, orderly, and efficient markets, and ensure we protect investors and facilitate capital formation. And then we get a reply here by RobXRP. He says, just 2 days ago at the summit, you said that a law from 1933 and 1946 offer plenty of clarity. Whoops, I just dropped the cup. And you wonder why the market is confused and is requesting clarity. I thought you went to MIT. Smarten up, Gary. Again, Gary Gensler saying there is clarity through things that were done 100 years ago, and he comes out, constantly contradicting himself. In this tweet, he says basically, we have indirect clarity, but not really clear because it was so old. So we have to do new, methods to try and provide clarity since the reality of things have changed. Why do you keep contradicting yourself, Gary Gensler? And then you wonder why there is no clarity. Because when we get the chairman of the SEC that's suing cryptocurrencies and is supposed to be handling digital currencies in the digital industry in general, come out and contradict himself. One day he's saying something, the next day he's saying the total opposite. Where are we supposed to get clarity? And then when we go ahead and, we want to fight the SEC in a lawsuit and we say, look at what Gary Gensler said in this tweet, you know what they say? Well, what Gary Gensler says is what Gary Gensler says. It doesn't really meet the views of the SEC. Well, then where are we supposed to get clarity? Where? If we're not going off of individual personnel, we're not going off of the SEC because the SEC doesn't officially provide a statement in the name of the SEC. Where are we supposed to get, our news? I don't even understand at this point, and I guarantee you guys don't. There clearly isn't clarity in the market. Nobody knows anything at this point. Nonetheless, guys, I'm going to end it off here. What I do want to say is in terms of this Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, Ripple is destroying. The evidence that Ripple has is clear on the table. Even the internal memos that I guarantee you have so much information are going to be an automatic win for Ripple. We didn't get them yet. The SEC has been constantly delaying, and this kind of makes me feel that, yes, our win is in those internal memos, which we're going to get eventually. Either now or later, we're going to get them. Not only that, we got the deposition. It's a win for Ripple at this point. We are just waiting for it to be officially declared. That being said, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Please smash the like button. Show your support, guys. I know this is a longer video than usual, but it is one that is very important, and I had to go ahead and show you guys all those tweets and videos because, again, they're so important. Please hit that subscribe button, show your support there, and comment your thoughts on what is going on right now in the whole cryptocurrency market and the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit. That being said, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Follow me on Twitter for the latest news. I'm constantly retweeting everything. Anything that has some importance, I do retweet, and join the Discord, as well as if you want to support the channel, click that join button. It definitely helps me out. I do put in so much effort to try and get all the latest news. Nonetheless, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.